This is Adam from the Super LB Bros, coming at you with a quick little video because there's a lot going on in the NFL today that Ryan just can't wait to get off his chest. So what's going on, Ryan?
Well, first off, I wanted to get to a quick note from yesterday. The Patriots made a trade, and I think, and usually a trade like this wouldn't be such big news because, usually a player sucks, whatever, he's gone. Everybody agrees he sucks, and this guy actually, he became almost like a cultural icon on Twitter for Patriots fans. Like, he just represented all that was wrong with the Super Bowl and why they lost. And he was a former second round pick that a lot of people had agreed on that Bill reached for, that Belichick had reached for. And he drafted him in the second round, and he was just a total waste of a pick. He was terrible. He really was just that bad. And the Patriots finally traded him yesterday, and a lot of people were very excited about it. Barstool Sports wrote an article, and they actually shared one of my tweets. I was surprised that they put my tweet up because it didn't really do all that great, but they put it up there, and along with a bunch of other guys I talked to on Twitter. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, you guys can't see it, but our cat's just running right through the our microphones and stuff here.
We got this new big guy. He's a big fat,
big fat fluffy piece of shit.
Yeah, he's got this. It's
pretty cool though. What about the thing the other day? You were excited the other day. Might as well throw this in there. Shannon Sharp.
Oh, Shannon Sharp, yes.
NFL, I think, Hall of Famer,
yes,
Super Bowl champion, yes. Shannon Sharp. And, oh, Jesus. You guys can't see it. The cat literally just picked up our camera and pulled it off the table. You were talking about a 2-pound, probably not even a pound kitten. Just picked it up in his mouth.
So on August 29th, I think some people jumped all over it because Aaron Rodgers had just signed a huge mega deal, biggest deal ever. He's going to get $100 million in a 1-year time span. So I tweeted, Tom Brady took less than market value before he married Giselle. Here is a quote from him in 2005 on his new deal. Now, the reason I point out Giselle is because she's obviously the richest model ever.
She a fine piece of ass.
And a fine piece of ass. And you know what? I won't say anything bad about Giselle. She's like family to me around here. She's like aunt.
When was the last time you went to dinner with her?
Oh, well, never. But that's okay because you know what? She's Tom Brady's wife, so
you're on a first name basis with Brady?
Yes.
But you never met him.
No, I've never met Tom Brady. I am on a first name basis with him. If there's one thing that, I do feel entitled to that. Some Pats fans feel entitled, the Patriots should talk more and open up to me. No, you tell you what, just let me call these guys on a first name basis and we'll call it even. So on August 29th, I tweeted, Tom Brady took less than market value long before he married Giselle. Here's a quote from him in 2005 on his new deal. Now, before I read the quote, I just want to say the reason I mentioned Giselle was because she's obviously the richest model ever. She has more money than him. And the point to take away from it is that Brady was always taking less than he could have gotten. It's not just because his wife is rich that he does it. He does it for the team, and it's been supported many times.
It helps the team. Look how many times he's had great players around. Yeah, and the reason they can get great players, and you know me, you're the sports guy. From what I'm looking at is if the more money you take, the more it goes against the cap, the less players you can get, the less good players you can get.
Of course, and some people have questioned in the past if the Patriots have used the money correctly. I'm not, I can't say because Bill manages the cap, and I can't. He's done a good enough job where they've been to 8 Super Bowls and they've won 5. So here's the quote before we get off topic too much for it. To be the highest paid or anything like that is not going to make me feel any better, Brady told me. This is Peter King he talked to on Sports Illustrated. That's not what makes me happy. In this game, the more one player gets, the more he takes away from what others can get. Is it going to make me feel any better to make an extra $1 million, which after taxes is about $500,000? That $1 million might be more important to the team. Which, look, it's pretty, he's just how he feels, whatever, you can't expect everybody to take less because Tom Brady took less, though, either. That's also not fair. That's obviously.
I can get that.
That's definitely, of course. And I think that's what
some
Shannon
players going
kinda
to be looking
feels.
at, oh, that motherfucker. Now I'm going to have hurts
And
my
I
negotiation. I can get that.
I can get that too.
But sometimes you do have to
get that.
sacrifice when you're a team. You have to sacrifice something.
But
for the team, for the benefit of the team.
But as somebody else said, Shannon Sharp almost wanted to paint him in a light where he's a bad guy for that. You're not a bad guy for taking less money to help the team, okay? Like, I understand what some people might feel about it, but I mean, look, you can't sit here and tell me that Tom Brady's a bad guy because he took less money, So let me find what he said to me real quick. Wow. He went crazy with this. He actually got a lot less retweets and a lot less likes, and he's verified Shannon Sharp with a massive following. Everybody knows Shannon Sharp.
He was a great player.
He was a great player. It's funny because Dad always hated him because way back in the day, the Patriots, the Broncos were in town. They were beating the hell out of the Patriots in Old Foxborough Stadium, and Shannon Sharp he got on the little telephone thing there, and he picks it up and he says, "Calling the National Guard because we are killing the Patriots." Dad never forgot it. Always hated him for it, and he did. He hated him the rest of his life, and I grew up to hate him, couldn't stand him. So Shannon quotes me, and he says, "The less you take as the best player, period. Teams think I guess it's supposed to be a comma. I don't know what that's about. The less you take as the best player, teams think / expect everyone should take less because Brady did, so other players get lowballed." Look.
Well, you have one of the greatest quarterbacks, if not the greatest quarterback of all time, taking less money. It is kind of true. Like, how is someone else going to go, I want this amount of money, and everyone goes, well, Tom Brady, one of the best quarterbacks of all time, is taking less money.
But let me ask
you, you want more than what Brady's getting.
At the same time, you say that, right? Aaron Rodgers is getting $100 million in the next year, he's going to get $100 million. That's guaranteed. So, I mean, I don't feel like Aaron Rodgers got lowballed because of Tom Brady. I feel like
he definitely didn't get lowballed. $100 million?
Joe Flacco, one of the most average quarterbacks, average to below average to suck. Joe Flacco got that massive deal after he won a Super Bowl. So I don't.
Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl?
Yeah. Of course, he won the Super Bowl. He went through the Patriots. And
oh, no shit. Okay, yeah.
He had that incredible postseason.
I blocked it out of my memory.
Yeah, I think he had like 12 touchdowns, no interceptions, and.
Wow, pretty good.
So yeah, he played lights out, the fucking asshole, and he won a Super Bowl. I don't think Joe Flacco got lowballed because of Tom Brady.
No,
I think everybody's making out okay. He's getting plenty of money. His kids are gonna eat tonight.